You've been thinking about moving to Priest River, Idaho? Well, you're in the right spot. Today's video is all about Priest River. Let's go check it out. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel, hit that subscribe button and tap the notifications bell so you can stay up to date on all of our latest content. Our team gets call, text, email every single day from people like you trying to learn more about North Idaho. So if you guys are thinking about making that move right now or 12 months from now, give us a call, text, email. Let's get that conversation started. All right, Priest River is more of a true working small town than a resort town by far. We still have a mill here. Lots of people are in the mill and timber industry that live up in Priest River. Population's around 2,000, and we are situated in Bonner County. In fact, the Bonner County Sheriff's Office is here in Priest River. Man, just walking around here by this trellis at this park, it's fantastic. It's like a step back in time. It's absolutely beautiful. It feels very removed from the hustle and bustle of the Coeur d'Alene area. Lots of kids and families playing around in the water and having a good time. This place is really cool. I can't wait to check out the rest of it. Let's head into town. All right, we're here in downtown Priest River. As you can see, they're doing a really good job rehabbing a lot of these buildings. A lot of cool history here, old brick buildings. I love those. And some really neat little restaurants, coffee shop, things like that. There's a library down here. So I'd say it's a really cute downtown. Obviously, there's not a lot of people around. It is a small population, and there's not a whole lot of tourism here other than people stopping through maybe on their way to Priest Lake. But crime here is really low. I was looking at some of the stats. It's like well below the national average. And I actually learned something a moment ago because I did not realize that Priest River has its own police department, but it's right over there behind you. It is very small. I imagine there's only a few officers there, but they've got Priest River PD and the Bonner County Sheriff's Office that handle law enforcement up here, and of course ISP, because troopers gonna troop. So crime up here is really low. That's kind of a recurring theme here when you hear me talking these videos about North Idaho, because it's low up here, because we have a good value-based society and we like to keep it that way. And damn near everybody's armed, so that helps too. We're gonna explore a few more parts of downtown Priest River, show you guys some B-roll, get the drone up. There's quite a few parks here that take advantage of the waterfront, which I love. Weather up here is very similar to other places in North Idaho. Average about 174 sunny days a year. One of them happens to be today. And summertime averages in the 80s for the most part, wintertime 20s and 30s. I think they're right around Coeur d'Alene. Precipitation patterns here very similar as far as they get about 40 to 50 inches of snow on average a year and about 40 inches of precipitation in total, because we're not sitting right on the lake here. We do have that gigantic river next to us and you know, some low mountains that kind of surround the area, but overall pretty beautiful area. Let's go check out the rest. North Idaho Arms is a proud sponsor of this podcast. North Idaho Arms is a locally owned full service gun store in Post Falls, Idaho, founded under one guiding principle. They are unapologetically pro 2A. The owner, BZ, is a friend of ours and is a 2A rights absolutist. North Idaho Arms throws a flaming middle finger to all unconstitutional gun laws. Handguns, rifles, suppressors, magazines, ammo, complicated moves, estate transaction. BZ does it all. And yes, you can purchase some of these items if you're a Washington resident. Go see BZ at North Idaho Arms, Post Falls, Idaho. All right, we're cruising some of the back neighborhoods here in Priest River. Priest River sits in kind of a unique spot. It's right on the corner where you'd head north to go to Priest Lake. which if you have not been, is one of the most pristine lakes in North Idaho, probably the most pristine lake in North Idaho. Fantastic place to recreate. And also some of the best snowmobiling in North Idaho would be up in that Priest Lake area. So you take Highway 57 out of Priest River, head north 30, 40 minutes, and you'll be in Priest Lake. It's pretty remote up there, but beautiful place to go recreate. We also, if you continue to head west on Highway 2, you'll end up in Newport, Washington, which is very close to Priest River, and that's a little bit of a larger city. So you'll have more options for grocery stores, things like that, if you were so inclined to jump over to the Washington side of things. But definitely get your gas on the Idaho side. And then we're right there at the opposite of the mouth, the ass of the Oreille River. Is that the right way to put it, Austin? Probably not. And right there is where the Albany Dam is there, the Albany Dam, and that's the dam that controls the height of Priest Lake. So that's a very important dam. They do lower the water in the wintertime quite a bit and then raise it up in the summertime. So that is all controlled from that dam just west of us here. So kind of a cool location. The river's absolutely stunning. It's huge. You can boat on it. We've been to multiple parks out here today, and there's just been tons of families out swimming and enjoying that water. So pretty cool to see that. And obviously it's a beautiful day here in North Idaho in July. So we actually found a skate park here in Priest River. That's pretty cool. There's nobody here though. Maybe it's too hot, I don't know. Let's talk about schools a little bit. So I was looking on niche.com, and schools up here did not get a great rating. No knock on the schools. I don't know anything about them personally. I don't have kids that go here, but niche.com gave it a C rating. So maybe do some reviews on that if you're thinking about putting your kids here in public school. Once again, no knock. I get it, small town, but it's something to check out for sure. And I know a lot of people up here probably homeschool as well. That's pretty common here in Idaho, so check that out. Let's talk about drive times a little bit too. So we're very close to Newport, Washington, as we said. And like I said, there's some bigger grocery stores over there and other things. And then we're about 30 minutes to Sandpoint, about an hour and 10 minutes to Coeur d'Alene, and that would put you about hour and 45 minutes to Spokane International Airport from here. And there's a few different ways you can go. You can head due south, you can jump into Washington and down, or you can head over to Sandpoint and down 95. So you have some options up here. But yeah, interesting place. The mill's chugging along. I can see it across the river over there. Lots of people out doing things. So it is a small town, but there seems to be a lot going on here, even during the weekdays. Pro tip for those thinking about moving here, you'll notice I'm leaning to the left. If you lean to the left, you probably won't fit in here in Priest River. Just remember that. This area is very conservative, as all of North Idaho is very conservative. People tend to appreciate their way of life, and if you come here thinking that you're going to change it, you'll be met with some type of resistance. So if you lean this way, probably shouldn't come here. All right, fun fact, the Oreille River is one of the few rivers that actually runs north. Pretty cool. And if you look at it on a map, it'll kind of trip you out a little bit, because as it comes through Priest River, it's really running east-west, but once we get to Newport, it sort of cuts north and runs north, and we're just not used to seeing that. So all the flat earthers out there are gonna have some questions, because it just doesn't make sense. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of Priest River. Hope you got kind of a feel of what the town looks like. It's a little bit of a sleepy town, even though it's more of a blue-collar town. You know, the mill is fully operational, and I think a lot of incomes here rely on that. Downtown looks like it's making a comeback. It's still a little bit slow, so I think there's some good room for growth right here. Home prices, which we didn't talk about, they're on the lower side for North Idaho, so you're gonna find a better deal up this way as well. But with that comes the lack of a lot of jobs. So come with a plan if you're gonna come here. I think if you're the type of person that likes a small, sleepy town and has a source of income, you will probably love it here, because there's so much to do recreationally in the outdoors. I mean, it is stunning up here. So if you guys have more questions and answers, shoot us a call, text, email. I'd love to have that conversation with you and talk you through some of the options up here in North Idaho and find the fit that's best for you guys. Later.